this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Steady.
Now for the first time, it's again to the rookie from Ohio State. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
From the 41. Has a man on target to Johnson. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. That's one on the quick slant. And he'll get up near the 38-yard line before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First carry here for Aaron Jones. He's going to go down right along midfield stripe. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They've got first down from the 31. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Has a big strike to Addison. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Sanders back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Riggs. Now, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
He finds Njoku, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Three. Let's go.
Judkins running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Viking, trap 60.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Get some space around midfield. With a lot of mass on the move here. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
1st and goal, Judkins. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now will leave that whole playbook wide open for you.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. Run, it's Judkins. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal?
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Panther 60.
They'll go. It's Sanders. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Jeff Okuda with the INT.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Davion Clowney on that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go, check. Go, let's go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70.
From the 39. Makes the crowd in bounds left side. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready? Go.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a second quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. And they love to see him flying forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Another game to Judkins. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one's caught by Tillman. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Browns hoping to grow their lead before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, check that. Let's go.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. And that tackle made by Blake Cashman.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Check. Bobcat. Check. Hawk 70.
Hand off now to Judkins. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Trap 19, Tiger, 19, trap, go.
Here's Sanders now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Left 19, Lions. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Sanders going to throw on 4. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 10. And staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus...
He runs it across. Touchdown. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Connect on first. It's second down. He's back to throw. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Two quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Jones again on 2nd down. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Catch made over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First and 10. It's McCarthy. Has it at the 7. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. McCarthy on the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense in the hurry up here.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
QB sneak coming. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
Well, I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 14. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Judkins up the middle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready, go.
Into the gun, here's Sanders. Puts some power on a deep one left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Warriors, hot 70, hot 70.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown. First call here coming from the shotgun. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights, and the Vikings tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here's Judkins. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Alert.
2nd down. Juke the defender. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Ready.
On first down, here's Sanders. Connects on the crosser. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Bronco switch.
Judkins headed right. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Sanders back to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Handoff head and left. It's Judkins. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Harrison Smith on the tackle. A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 19.
To throw now is Sanders. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Like it. Dragon 60.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th-quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 3. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, here's Jones. Works his way to the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd, long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Judkins on first down. Getting in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Come on, ready.
Another one for Judkins. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple, leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
1. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw. He finds Njoku, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, Judkins. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last pass run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Judkins running between the tackles. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. We give left side, Judkins. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. David the Joker, the guy he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Prater on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Cut by the open man. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
So they're going to take their shot now at making things a 1-score game. This will be a 44-yard look. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
You got the job done, Kate. That one is good. Now I think we all ask the question that they're probably asking on the headsets. With one timeout remaining, will they try an onside kick? Or do you rely on your defense and try to pin them deep?
They'll try to get this back now, but only 25 seconds left to work with. And the Browns are on that one, so that should just about do it here. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! 77 Wolf.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Ready, ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in close to the 8. Make it to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So the Browns come away with the win. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as we say cheerio from London.